This new Star Wars show is bringing back the original vision and concepts from George Lucas himself, the concepts he had for his version of the sequel trilogy. I couldn't be more excited for this. I'm shocked that Disney had the balls to greenlight this show. The King is back. Darth Maul is back. The series is called Maul Shadow Lord, which is fucking sick. Maul Shadow Lord is going to be an animated full-length show that follows Maul a year after the events of Clone Wars Season 7. It's going to show us how he rises to power in that criminal underworld and how he reacts to the Empire's rise at the same time. Maul Shadow Lord releases in 2026, but how does this show tie into George Lucas's original sequel trilogy plans? The plot is going to follow Maul after the Empire begins to take over the galaxy after the events of Order 66. We're gonna watch Maul attempt to build up his crime syndicate on a planet that has been untouched by the Empire. We know from his journey that he pops up in the Solo movie as one of the crime lords in the underworld, and no spoilers here, but we know where he's left off by the time A New Hope comes to be. There's 19 years though between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, so there's a ton of time for a rise and fall of power as the kingpin of the underworld for Maul. The show is described as dark and gritty and raw, which is great, but in the show we know that he's going to be having visions of a potential new Padawan that could help him get his revenge. He believes that the person in his visions will help him take over the galaxy, a new Sith user, a new Padawan. The leaked trailer and images show that the Padawan is a red Twi'lek, and I'm not going to show any leaked stuff here so Disney doesn't rock me, but people who know extended universe lore or George Lucas lore will instantly know who the red Twi'lek is. This is going to be a young Darth Talon, bro. They're bringing Darth Talon into canon. Darth Talon is a major character in Star Wars that George Lucas was initially going to introduce, but he never made his sequel trilogy. She was going to be trained by Maul in the sequels, so things are lining up, but the timeline's obviously a little bit different. In George Lucas's unmade sequel trilogy, Maul would have become a major crime lord in the underworld. He would have taken over everything, and he would have adopted Talon as his apprentice in order to be his enforcer. George Lucas described Darth Talon as essentially the new version of Darth Vader. She was the terrifying one. Sam Witwer, the legend of Star Wars and the voice of Maul himself, said that we're going to be exploring this 15-year gap that we don't know what Maul was up to. He also said that the show is going to be following multiple point of view characters, Maul obviously being one of them, and I think Darth Talon's going to be another. Witwer also said, do not worry, Maul is still twisted, he's still a nasty, evil character, but the show's going to ask some interesting questions. I am so unbelievably excited for this show. Star Wars is at its best when it's animated. I don't care what you say, animated Star Wars is better than live action. And the fact that we're getting a villain story and potentially a Darth Talon origin story in this style of animation is a dream come true. Give me some Sith lore, give me some underworld shit, give me some sick action. I am so ready for this series.